Dollar. Dirt on money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We are doing a visual that we haven't done in a good minute. We got a 90-day fiance.
But every time you say fiance.
90-day fiance. Hey, man, with that being said, we got man bankrupts himself for a sugar baby girlfriend. Fool. He a fool, man. I ain't going bro for no... I can't afford it. See, like, go bro for me, baby.
No.
Hey, man, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. Go to the links, man. Go over there to the original channel. The Kid and C Reacts, man. Go over there to Extra Dose. Hey, the Kid and C channel is back.
Yeah.
We are recording content over there, so reason why you haven't seen it already is because we're prepping it. We're prepping up everything, so when you do go over there, y'all can have a lot of content to indulge in. It's probably gonna be like once a week or twice a week, something like that.
Yeah.
But we're trying to pre up on the content. But also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
we'll highly appreciate it. But you ready, girl?
I'm ready.
Let's get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. Let's get it.
I live in this apartment for 1 year and Luke pay all the bills. He's a really good man. He made me feel things I never feel. He have a bunch of money, so he spoils me.
Oh no.
I live like a queen.
Does this ever really go well? This show doesn't exactly have a great history when it comes.
How old is she?
I would like to know how and who he is. How exactly old is he? For real?
Yeah, because I ain't gonna hold you. We are in a... You might get offended by what I'm finna say. But we are in a generation of a lot of younger ladies, because they ain't haven't hit womanhood 100% completely yet. But a lot of young ladies who are high-key a little lazy and want to be kept. Now, everybody keeps saying, I want to be taken care of like my grandma used to be taken care of. But how you always say it, see? Yo, grandma took care of things. Grandma cooked, clean, got cheated on. We got beat on, cried a little bit.
Grandma endured a lot.
But y'all didn't see it because grandma was a strong woman, but grandma had to put up with everything that man did because he took care of everything. Mm-hmm. But nowadays... Y'all, a lot of young ladies just want to be kept, but they don't want you to cheat on them. They don't want to cook, clean. They want everything to be taken care of. You ain't doing nothing like grandma used to do. You take care of.
But I guess in this type of situation, because it's not
it's just
like
a joke. Just joking. I'm saying
because it's not like with all of that. It's more like, oh, I want to be married to this person. Or
Yeah.
Have an actual relationship, like. But with these situations, it is a little bit like,
Yeah.
Because it's just like, oh, this man just want, him a little young trophy on his own.
But hold on. What if he young too, though?
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I need to know more. I said, how old is he?
All right, let's get it.
To relationships like this, if you really want to have a shallow relationship based around material things, you better at least pick someone who's actually rich. It turns out that Luke is not a multimillionaire.
He's not old, so... I mean,
she need to get out.
But I guess it's still considered the age thing doesn't mean anything.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm just thinking it probably was like this older man and this younger.
So since it's not, so what you got to say then?
The same thing still stands. It doesn't matter about that. Like as far as I just want to know his age. Okay. But that's still like.
She needs to get off her lazy ass and go do something for herself.
Especially if he really ain't got it like that. And
the economy is so totally different from when your grandma and granddaddy was around. Grandma and granddaddy economy, it still was hard because they weren't getting paid much. But the economy
But that's not just on her as well, because you do have some men that they want to be like this old, like up there.
And they
don't want their girl to work. They want to be able, because it's this control.
No, we in the age of the alpha male.
Whatever.
Everybody, I'm alpha. I'm team alpha. Man, shut your beta ass up. Cause that's what you really.
But let's
Cause that's what you really be for real though.
He is, in fact, just a dude in a fur coat. Where have we seen this before? This is like a genre of person at this point. It's like, hey, I'm the most boring person in the world probably, but maybe if I dress all interesting, people won't notice. Anyway, it looks like things may be getting bad for Luke right as the season is starting. According to him, he has no money left because he spent all of it on his girlfriend, and now he's out of a job because he took too much time off of work to go visit her. And now she's probably going to be all like, wait a minute, you don't have any money? You don't have a job? What a loser.
How bad is it? How bad's your financial situation?
I'll be honest with you, man. It's super bad.
Yeah, it's totally terrible, but also don't worry because I still have the fur coat, so nobody would know that I have a bad financial situation. Like I don't look like I do, right? You don't think that I look like I have a bad financial situation, right?
As I'm leaving this job, I'm pulling my 401k, all of it.
You liquidated it all.
Liquidated it. It's kind of my only option right now.
Okay, so that may have been his only
be a
option,
lot of people,
but
though.
guess what he did with the money? He invested it in a sunglasses business that he's starting. So now he has to go tell his sugar...
So hold on, buddy. That's the only thing that right now I feel like I need to know that we don't know. What did he do for a career? That's a good, you know what I'm saying? Is it something that you could easily bounce back into?
Yeah.
Or is it something that's like you had to work your way up for real? And it's not as easy to come across a job like that.
Your baby girlfriend that not only did he lose his job, but the rest of his savings have been invested into a business that will probably not succeed.
Over the past year and a half, I've invested over $500,000 into startup businesses. I have invested in a jewelry company, and I'm trying to get a clothing line off the ground as
What the
well.
hell is he doing?
I have not turned a profit yet.
Oh man, don't worry, you'll get there. Just keep doing what
It
you're
takes a
doing.
long
You're
time
so
to turn a
close.
profit.
500K? What's another 500K? If you're losing this much money on this many different...
I ain't gonna lie, if you got $500,000 to waste, you obviously were doing something good to even have that
Yeah.
at a young age. But also, you should have had this saved up for a rainy day.
Most definitely.
I would have said it would have made more sense to have an investment portfolio, investing in different stocks and different companies that you could have liquidated now and pulled out and said, "Hey, I can live off this." Because it would have, instead of trying to invest, I ain't gonna lie, I've been there, done that. Clothing line is very hard to invest in, especially if you don't have the proper materials. It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to do like a Shein thing, then it might be a little different. But if you or Shein or what's the Fashion Nova,
depends on which route you're trying to take.
yeah. But if you're trying to create like your own brand, clothing brand, and if you don't have a name, image, and likeness, like already, it's kind of hard to already,
Most definitely.
especially these times.
Succeed.
Yeah.
different businesses and you haven't even turned any sort of profit, clearly something's not going right. You're not making the right decisions. Maybe slow down a little bit. This guy seems similar to George in the sense that he probably does make more money than the average person, but he wants to live a lifestyle that's just outside of his capability. Instead of just making smart financial decisions, he wants to act like a big shot and impress his girlfriend and support her crazy luxurious lifestyle until eventually and inevitably he can't anymore, and then he will have nothing left to give and she'll realize that and likely end up leaving. That's something you're absolutely risking when you don't build an actual love connection and instead everything is just completely superficial and conditional. Another thing that is at the very least a little bit weird is the fact that he is 30 years old and she is 19. I was going to say that there's a very clear gap in maturity because she is a lot younger and definitely very immature, but this guy, I don't know if he's really the greatest example.
But let's look at him though, y'all. Can he honestly pull another 30-year-old dancing and gyrating the way he does?
Well, I'm pretty sure if he go and meet somebody, he ain't gonna be dancing and gyrating, probably, unless he meet him at the same place he doing the gyrating.
But I'm just saying, because that shows his personality.
Yeah. But possibly, I don't know about that. But he just having fun, I guess. But well, that is a pretty big
30-year-old
age
women live way more mature than a nice.
Of course, no. Period. Yeah, of course. But because earlier I said, well, he's not that old. Because I'm thinking she probably was like in her 20s or something.
I thought she would leave by 23, 25.
I was thinking 25, at least 25, but
not 19.
19, yeah, that's a
Gen
big age
Z?
gap. That's a big age gap for me. For me. Like, I know people like, oh, that's not for me. That's a big age gap.
Yeah. I say about him being 30 and possibly with the mindset he has, because he has a lot of drive and determination. I'll say, but because I'm also trying to think of like how like people are nowadays with the mindset. But a good woman for him will be somebody about 25, 26. Not a 19-year-old. A 19-year-old, you looking for somebody to trick on. Like a lot of these dudes nowadays who want to be this macho man. They, you know what I'm saying, give all this. Yeah. Y'all, you dating young so you can feel more mature than they are. And so you can feel like you're over dominant and empowering. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if he's really the greatest example of a mature person. So yeah, today we're just going to be talking about Luke and Luke's fiance. What is her name? But first, before we get into everything, we're just going to have a quick word from today's sponsor, Raycon.
Why Raycon sponsor you? You ain't got no headphones. We don't even know what you look like.
I got a thing on my lips.
I'm just joking. No, you good. I'm just joking though.
.com/slice for 20% off your Raycon purchase plus free shipping. Anyway, let's get back to Luke and the hole that he's dug for himself.
I've dug a hole.
Oh shit.
And I don't know if I can get out.
Madeleine, I'm paying for an apartment down there. I'm paying for her car, food, as well as all my expenses here.
Apparently someone didn't learn from the book of Gino, which I don't even know what Gino's secret is. The fact that they haven't run out of money is a miracle. Luke isn't just helping her out. He isn't just supporting her. She is entirely dependent on him. Oh, but it's okay though, because she started her own business with his money and it just loses money every month.
Since meeting Madeleine, I have spent almost $100,000 sending money to her.
Those are rookie numbers. I'm
not
impressed.
Happy with the amount of money that I have sent, but I love her.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's like an actual addiction. Like maybe if I just send a little bit more, wasted. You know, just a little more. She'll love me if I just send her a little bit more until eventually.
Oh, you going in a whole different rabbit hole. See,
I just said how long they've been talking.
Y'all see, trying to dig a whole different. See, like she 19. How long you been tricking on her, man?
I was just sitting here thinking. I was like, oh, she's 19.
You got to talk to someone for a little while before you start tricking on them. No, that's
not what I'm thinking. That's not what I was thinking. I was just like, hey, when they start talking. You know, especially if they are engaged and he loved, you know.
Oh, but you know, here they be engaged. They be dating for like.
This is 90 Day Fiance.
So
I forgot
they quick with it.
I forgot, y'all.
Hold on, but it's still 100,000.
But anyway, I ain't getting too deep.
He has nothing left and she's living with some other guy in the place that he paid for. I mean, come on, she's 19 years old. I doubt she's planning to settle down forever with this guy. All he's doing is just tossing money at her and she's like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. I love you, dude.
Do you think it'd be the same type of relationship, the same love?
I like to think that she loves me for who I am.
You know, I've said this before. The crazy thing is, this is actually true. She does love him for who he is. And he is a person who will give her a lot of money without question. So once he stops doing that, she may not love him for who he is anymore, if that's not who he is anymore. So anyway, Luke is planning to go visit his girlfriend again soon in Colombia, and he has to break the news to her about his job. But another thing I forgot to mention is the fact that she thinks he's moving down there permanently, but he's just going to visit her. I don't know how they could possibly mess this up. And I don't even think this is the first time that this exact thing has happened on this show. Like, nobody communicates at all. So let's just skip the airport.
Where is he at? He looked like he was like a LA.
I don't know.
Like California.
I don't remember.
I'm like, you can't find you a little sugar girl and boy, when they be going across the waters, or you ain't gotta go across the water to go to Colombia, you could go from Mexico down, but but it's still across the water. It's like it screams desperation, does it not?
It's something.
It's already desperation to try to go out here and get somebody in a whole nother country. That then you go out here and get somebody in a whole nother country that young. That's sign 2 of desperation. Sign 3 of desperation. You wasting money on her, bro. She gonna let you hit it tonight, buddy, but You gotta keep cutting that check.
Port scene, you get it. They're happy, they're smiling, blah blah. Hey, whoa, take it easy. What are you doing? Oh, she's going in for another. Oh. Okay, so I think you already get the idea of what their relationship dynamic is. She acts like a child and he acts like a dumbass, and together they make the perfect inverted power couple. Remember Jabri and Miona? Neither does anybody else. So then these two decide, hey, now's the perfect time to do a top 10 most disturbing kiss of all time. If a kiss cam ever cut to them at a sporting event, they'd have to retire that whole concept.
I just landed in Colombia, and seeing Madeleine for the first time in 4 months is amazing.
Is it though?
She smells like wildflowers.
Baby, I'm so excited to show you my wedding. It's finished.
Oh, it's finished, all right.
I'm so proud of you, baby.
So Madeleine opened up a beauty salon with Luke's money, and, you know, it looks all right, except there's just one problem.
But how do you spell beauty?
Oh, jeez. It's not the fact that they misspelled the word, it's the fact they couldn't do a simple Google search of how to spell the word before putting it into the beauty salon. So after losing his job and putting the rest of his money into a sunglasses investment, this guy comes down here to find his girlfriend wasting all his money on a misspelled beauty salon that loses money every month. I think it's possible that Nicole and Azin's imaginary store worked better than this.
Damn, how many?
Say that.
Girl.
You think I am stupid? I know exactly how to spell it. B-A-U-T-I.
I like how she says don't say that, like it's just a little minor flaw he's pointing out. Like, you're not supposed to notice that. The whole thing is misspelled. It's the first thing you notice.
Opening a beauty salon is never, ever something I thought I would do.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't open a beauty salon. You opened a Bwady salon.
I agreed to it because it's Maddie's dream.
Cool, you got business cards as well?
He said it himself. It's her dream. This is just her getting to live out her dream without actually having to take any of the risk or responsibility. I'm not saying that there aren't any 19-year-olds out there that are capable of starting their own business. That's obviously untrue, but it's pretty clear from the start that she is not one of them. If you're prioritizing living a luxurious lifestyle over making sure your business is profiting, then you're definitely not making good decisions.
The plan...
I ain't gonna lie, somebody gave me $100,000 as a 19-year-old to invest in a company. It'll be a company probably at my 19-year-old age and where I'm at now in life, something I'm not even interested in anymore. Like when I was 19, bro, I was like, yeah, I would start. It'd be something. I'm like, how long are you gonna be interested in that? You know what I'm saying? Like, because what you might be interested in at 19, you're not gonna be interested in at 25.
True.
There's a lot of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about what I would have done.
Like, because peep this. How many of us actually go to college, get a degree, and then when we get out of college, be like, is that what I really want to do? But now you done made a financial decision because somebody did loan you some money. It's called student loan. Yeah. You done invested into a career company that you were like, hey, I'm not even interested in it anymore. True. Only ones that I say that probably don't do that is people who go into like medical field, but it's a lot of people who still do turn out they don't want to be a nurse or a doctor or stuff like that. It's even people who go to school say, hey, I'm gonna be a teacher. I've seen plenty of people, hey, I'm gonna be a teacher. Then they actually get out there in the real world and have to go do it. They like, man, I don't even like kids for real. So
was to fund it until it was profitable.
It's like my office.
Your office?
Yeah.
You look like a boss.
So this is my desk, and this is where the customer comes up, and they'll be like, hey, I'll take one nail salon appointment, please. And I'll go, that'll be $5. And then they give me the credit card.
On a month-to-month basis, what's our all-in cost?
3 millions.
So that's about $750 American dollars, and they need about 60 to 90 clients a month in order to turn a profit. And it definitely sounds like that's not going to happen anytime soon. And since they're almost out of money, I feel like they're not going to be able to keep this going for very long.
Do you think in 3 months we will be profitable?
It really annoys me. You're asking all these things, and I am the one doing the work.
Hey man, I'm the one down here losing all your money, and you're asking me what's going on? How dare you? Have you ever considered that I don't like that part of it, and I just want to do the fun stuff? Like, I don't want to deal with money and numbers and blech.
The reason I'm asking all of these questions right now is because I don't have a job anymore, baby.
Would you like to apply to work here at the Buides?
She I ain't gonna lie, she looked a little pissed off. Did she not though? See, did she look a little pissed off?
She said, what you have a what?
Like, what you mean you ain't got no job, you little broke boy? That was you got.
Gotta be a little broke boy now.
Salon, we're hiring. So to be honest, she did take this better than I expected, but it's still pretty clear that she doesn't have strong feelings for him. I honestly don't even really know what she thinks of him. This relationship does not feel like a relationship at all.
How long ago this happened?
Last month.
So you lied to me for 1 month.
Sí, amor.
Now, of course, she's not wrong to be concerned about this, and she's not wrong to be upset with him for lying about it. But the fact is, they're both making really poor decisions, and this kind of thing is just inevitable after a certain point. He spent all of his money on her and all of his time on her, so he lost his job so he could no longer spend his money on her. And now they're sitting here with nothing in a failed Buides salon. But he's got the fur coat, though. At least he's got the fur coat. What is that, muskrat? So anyway, she actually ends up being kind of understanding about it, and they end things on a good note here. They're like, we need to work as a team, and that way we can get through anything. But then 5 minutes later, Luke is like, oh yeah, babe, by the way, I sunk the rest of our savings into a sunglasses business. Now hear me out. I know I've had literally no success with any of my business ventures so far, and I've lost $500,000, but I also like sunglasses. That could be a cool idea, you know, sunglasses that you wear when it's sunny outside.
I got glasses made. The prototypes came in, and I have a pair for you too. Right before I flew, I just paid just under 11 grand to get 300 made.
How do you pay for these glasses?
My 401k.
Dude, you have a history of being terrible at investing, and you have $11,000, and you decide to just invest all of it on sunglasses. And it's crazy because he is so confident about this, and he doesn't really have a game plan other than, hey, sunglasses. And they don't really look like they fit properly on his head.
We'll get glasses in 3 months.
I told you, I support the glasses. My problem is not the glasses. I'm so happy for the glasses. I love it, the glasses. It's not the glasses. It's your actions.
She really does have a point here, and she even acknowledges that she is supportive of what he wants to do, and she...
I'll say this as well. Because, you know what I'm saying, I do have a little experience, in starting up a business and clothing brand and all that. And I went through the growing pains of understanding stuff and like the trials and errors, the fails and all that. So one of the best things to always is when you're thinking about business, quit thinking about yourself and think about how would someone else want to wear something. Okay. His glasses look like, all right, this is what I like.
Yeah.
Not what somebody else is like. Think about it. You might like it. How many else people out there in the world like you? You know what I'm saying?
How many other people? Yeah.
It's probably very few that's going to take to that.
Mm-hmm.
You need to think of what would most people want to wear when it comes down to wearing glasses, sunglasses. No matter what you do, whether it's a t-shirt, hat line, whatever, it's not just necessarily about, and also take you out of your brand a lot of times and try. But if you do want to put you into your brand, make it witty. You know what I'm saying? You know, like if it's just something mainly about you, your name, it can come out very cheesy and not get you like big. Unless it's like, then people will be like, well, what about Calvin Klein? Because it was about the logo, the style of the logo, and the texture and of the fabric and all that stuff. The average person who is trying to start a business are not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about long-term branding.
Yeah.
When you think about stuff, when you're trying to start up something. And don't think of, well, I just want my family to support me, the local people. Quit thinking locally. Start thinking globally, you know?
Facts.
But his glasses, because for one, like he said, they don't sit on your head properly. Mm-hmm. Like me, if I'm getting I don't want glasses that the brand. No, I want to be able to put on glasses and they come all the way back. Mm-hmm. You got glasses on now. Yeah. Would you want the hooks to be like barely hanging on your ear? You want them?
No, I mean I guess not. I guess.
And then also think about, since I do got a chick in Colombia. Let me. You know what I'm saying? She's younger. Mm-hmm. That's where you. If you're really gonna use her for stuff like that. What ideas
y'all use each other?
Yeah. What you think? You know what I'm saying? Because who typically will buy sunglasses first? Women or men? Women. Do a women line first, bro. Then transform it to a men's line. True. it would, and then she's young. She's gonna know what's in as far as when it comes down to Buwadi. It ain't beauty. But she's gonna know what's
I was like, what you trying to say?
I don't know what she spelled.
Right.
But I would have took her advice as far as the sunglass line or even the clothing line, and what's more attractable and pleasable for a young, especially when it comes out to stuff like that. When it's accessories, women know more about accessories than men.
Yeah.
The glasses is your actions.
She really does have a point here, and she even acknowledges that she is supportive of what he wants to do, and she's supportive of his business ventures, but the fact that he didn't tell her is the problem. It sounds like neither of them really make decisions as a couple like they should.
You want your glasses?
No. You think it's funny?
Sorry.
Do you think it's funny? What the is
Oh,
funny?
she be popping the fuck out of
What you saying? Cause he flinching. I'm like, hold on.
No, he ain't just flinched. Nigga damn near jumped out.
The fact that he didn't tell her is the
not
problem.
funny, though.
It sounds like neither of them really make decisions as a couple like they should.
You want your glasses?
No. You think it's funny?
Sorry.
Do you think it's funny? What the is funny?
He's having a really good time for a dude who might be about to lose everything.
The more I know about Luke's financial situation, the more I feel scared we both gonna to be homeless. And I can't let him take me down with him.
Alright, so that's the story of Luke and Madeline up to this point. There's been 4 episodes of this season so far. Do you guys think that she's going to stick with him, or do you think she's going to leave him once things get really bad? It's weird because at first it seems like he was taking things seriously when he's asking her questions in the salon, and then he whips out his sunglasses and starts giggling about the fact that he spent $10,000 on them, and you're like, alright, what is going on? Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Also,
Yo,
both about to be homeless. I'm not about to let him take...
You took him down though. He would have a little bit more.
Up, what is it called?
Buwadi.
Get that Buwadi.
Buwadi, whatever Buwadi is.
Whatever. Get that up and going. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
This man paying for your whole lifestyle. Or has paid for it. Up until, like, now him not having anything.
Horrible decisions, man. Y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about this horrible couple, man, in the comments. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is We are. We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar.